when you have a quarterback that can just do so much, no matter who's out there with him. From the receiver standpoint, he's making the necessary adjustments to get this team in a position to continue to put up points. You know, he had the ill-advised interception, obviously, but what can you say? I mean, as long as the defense can keep playing the way that they've been playing, I think they're going to be fine. The thing that Kansas City's got to do is they got to learn how to completely close teams out and not let teams even have a thought in their mind that they can make a comeback.
Yeah, that Kansas City defense only allowed 2 plays of more than 20 yards, right? That's what you want to see from a defense against Tom Brady. I got to tell you, though, yesterday for me, this 3-headed race that we have thus far for MVP, we had Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen going head-to-head, and then we have Patrick Mahomes going, obviously, against Tom Terrific, right? Tom Brady. And Lamar and Josh look so special. It looks different. But the pizzazz, though, that Patrick has, like in that, once again, what game did you see last? What have you done for me lately? Like the game, the spin move. It's almost like last time watching him, I'm like, damn. So everybody talks about, oh, you know, where's Tyreek Hill, the loss of that, Max, right, Key? But the way this dude utilizes people like Fortson, the way he utilizes like Hilaire, Kelsey, all like he's all his assets. It's like, hey, take it.
Here's the thing. There were 2 motivations here, or at least from KJ, a media narrative, right? There are 2 motivations that you could write about or think about, talk about. There's one for the Chiefs, the way they looked last week they made 11 straight mistakes to lose to the Colts, the lowly Colts at the time. You got to think like, got to prove something this week. And then also, Josh Allen starts the year MVP favorite. Then the 2 hot picks other than Allen are Lamar and Justin Herbert. It is only week 4. Who's the MVP favorite right now? Right now, if you had to give an MVP, including Jalen Hurts has looked really good. There's someone coming out. Jalen Hurts is
he's in that conversation too. Yeah.
Well, clearly,
right now
it's Patrick Mahomes, but his motivation wasn't about individually. I think as a team, the motivation was getting back what happened 2 years ago down in Tampa when they lost to the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. They wanted to show what it would look like at full strength against a defense that was at full strength. That's what I looked at last night when I was watching the game. I said to myself, okay, he's back at the scene of the crime where they lost in the Super Bowl, but now they're at full strength on the offensive line. Although there's no Tyreek Hill, he still has a plethora of weapons. He also has his tight end. He has running backs. This is what we would look like if we see y'all again.
I wasn't even thinking that, which is another obvious big picture motivation.
The individual stuff.
Now it's Brady whose offensive line is
the individual stuff, losing to Indianapolis and worrying about the MVPs, that's not in his mindset. It's not in their mindset. Going down there and unleashing what they did and hanging 41 points on.
We saw Lamar Jackson, even though his play was high, but him throwing the pick yesterday at the end,
and
2 interceptions,
stopped scoring points in the second half.
All right, we saw Patrick Mahomes fumble it one time, not fumble it, but essentially the team not winning against the Colts. Like, what has Jalen Hurts done to lose your confidence?
Nothing.
So, why isn't Jalen Hurts leading this conversation?
Is Patrick Mahomes better than him?
I feel like he's better than him, yes, but is he having a better season?
Yeah, I mean, I would say this.
I don't know.
I would say this. You're right. Hurts hasn't made a lot of mistakes, Key. It doesn't seem to me. The Eagles just showed you we can beat you in the air, we can beat you on the ground. But going into the season, you looked at both sides of the ball, offensive line, secondary, whatever you want to look at the Eagles, it looks good, even heading into the season. Whereas the Chiefs never really hang their hat on their defense. A lot is on Mahomes.
Yeah, but the Chiefs get to the AFC Championship game every year.
Yeah.
So I hear you,
That's
but I mean,
part of why I like Mahomes. He's always there.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is 1. Jalen Hurts has moved into the 2nd spot. Josh Allen's in the 3rd. Lamar, because of the interception, late drops to 4.
I agree.
Okay.
That's my ranking.
Patrick Mahomes is going to get the benefit of the doubt because he's already won one, and he's Patrick Mahomes. And that's the way the bar goes. And Aaron Rodgers will slide in there late in the season and fight for the 1, 2, 3 spot as the season wears on and his receivers get accustomed to him dropping balls in the breadbasket.
100%. That's exactly how I feel. And the one caveat I will say is the Justin Herbert thing, that's the ribs. Like, if Justin Herbert never gets his ribs barbecued, he's fine.
Slow it down.
No. Herbert is easily on the level of all those guys in terms of
slow it down.
You saw the Chargers Chiefs
good.
game. Herbert's not just good.
But stop trying to push him up there just
Well,
yet.
not this year because he's hurt, Key. But until he got hurt.
Let him get to the playoffs before you start talking about
Well,
an
that's
MVP.
a fair point.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.